AM 930 KAPR Douglas. At least I was listening when I was speaking. We have the pleasure of having with us Natt Stevens. Natt is the CEO of Tuff Products at tuffproducts.com. That's TUFF products.com. And he's got some very innovative, they're called quick strips. And what they are is it's a plastic holder. Plastic isn't right. Polymer? I forget what you just said.
Flexible urethane?
Flexible urethane strip with holes in it, pre-drilled for the right, not only pre-drilled, but drilled and slotted for the base of your cartridge in anywhere from, was it 17 HMR you have them for?
Yep, all the way up to the 500.
All the way up to 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum. And you can carry 6 rounds, or in some cases in 38, 357, 8 rounds, a spare ammo, flat, excuse me, flat against your side on your belt. And this is an interesting pouch. It's a 2-chambered pouch, and the back of the pouch is set up so that you simply undo the Velcro and bring it up through your belt and then seal the Velcro back to yourself. And then the pouch rides on your belt. And it's not very thick. I'd say it's about maybe, with 2 44 special speed loaders in it, it's about 1.25 inches wide. That sound about right to you? 1.5 inches?
Yep. Yeah, but you load it with 2, yeah, about that.
Yeah, and it's not terribly heavy. I mean, it's not light, but it's not terribly heavy. And if you put it on the opposite side from your sidearm, it will counterbalance it nicely, and it's a nice way to carry. The other product that I have of Natt's, and that's and he sent it to me on very, very short notice. Put it together for a Glock 22 that I have, and it's it's a thigh holster. It has a clip that holds onto your belt, and then there's a Velcro. There's a buckle so that you can disconnect it quickly. I found out that it's really important to take that off if you need to go to the bathroom, because with that band on your leg, your pants are going absolutely nowhere in a hurry. Found that out to my surprise. I'm not terribly familiar with thigh holsters, but anyway, this one, I tried it. I wore it for a whole day. I was really surprised. It sticks to your leg pretty well. It really doesn't. For being a full-size pistol, and I've got the +2 magazine sticking out of it, so it's a full-size gun plus a magazine hanging out an extra 1.25 inches out the bottom. I really didn't bang into very much with it. I was surprised how tight it hung to my leg.
Good.
And also it's got 2 pouches on it for magazines. So with this particular rig, you can have 30 rounds in the magazine plus another 15 in the gun. You can have almost a whole box of 40 caliber ammunition on one leg. And then if you got something else on your belt line, or if you're out hunting and you want to keep stuff off your belt line, say that to have a jacket on. Another thing is that this leg drop holster will hold it below your jacket line, so it's accessible even if you're wearing a heavy winter coat. The holster itself is actually a law enforcement duty holster, isn't it, in Cordura?
Yep, it sure is.
So you can adapt that same holster. You have some holsters that are made for both the jacket slot and for wearing tight to the belt, right?
Yep, high ride, mid ride, and we threw that one on one of our leg drops. That leg drop that you have was originally designed for corrections. We do a lot of business, and corrections, they have different applications, from the big OC, the Mark 9s, and down to like flash grenades. But it's a very universal panel. So like the mag pouch that you have, you can put that on either side of the firearm, depending on what your application is. But everything's just really universal.
And you could the holster is actually screwed to the leg panel, so you could actually unscrew it and say put in a different holster, right?
Sure. Yeah.
How long would that take if you wanted to change it out?
I don't know, probably a minute or so. Just 3 screws, pretty easy.
Yeah, that's high tech, but yet for only 3 screws, this thing is as firm as you want it to be. I mean, I had one of my CCW students yank on the thing while it was on my leg, and there's no way, unless you really know how to get it out of the holster in a hurry, there's no way you're going to get that away from somebody easily.
Right.
Yeah. All right. You have a special offer to make for listeners on your quick strips, do you not?
Yeah, sure. We'll go ahead and give out a 3-pack of of our strips and whatever calibers your listener needs, with a pouch. And we just want to get some feedback of calibers that people are wanting and using.
What do people have to do in order to take you up on that offer of 3 quick strips and a pouch? What do they have to do?
Oh, basically, if they call in now, they can just basically call in, and we can talk on the air.
Okay, 790-2040. If you would like a free quick strip, then you can, the manufacturer, we're on the line with the manufacturer, and you'll get that and a Velcro pouch, and you will be able to carry your ammunition in 44 or 45 or 500 Smith & Wesson or 4570. Do you have the a device for hooking the pouch? Like, say, a person has a 4570 rifle. Do you have a pouch that will attach to the what do you call it, to the stock of the rifle, so that they can mount, say, 5 or 6 or 7 rounds to the rifle itself?
Not yet, but now that we just had our drop-in fit checked on for the single shot rifles, we will make a pouch that'll let you hold probably a quick strip loaded onto a stock like that.
You know what? If you just simply took the existing pouch you had and went with a couple Velcro strips that go around and through, like 2 around and 1 through, it would work perfectly. You wouldn't have to do much. You could probably just cut 3 pieces of Velcro and make it work.
And make it wrap around.
Yeah, make it wrap around. 2 to wrap around and 1 to go through. And I bet that'd be plenty enough to hold on to it. And let's go ahead and talk to Gordon. Gordon, you're live on America Armed and Free with Natt Stevens of TuffProducts.com. Your comment or question?
I am interested in your stuff. Charles knows me, and he knows that I am a sit-down kind of a guy because I'm on wheels. So I'm interested in your strips, and I'm also interested in that holster.
Yeah, that holster would suit you particularly well, Gordon, because you can't reach your belt line very easily. And the holster lays, you could adjust it to lay right on top of your thigh. And it would be very, very easy for you to get to. And also, if you would like, what caliber do you have a revolver in?
Well, you name it. But the one that I normally use is a 357.
Okay, what we'll do is we'll off the air, we'll get your address, and we'll send you, say, 3 quick strips in 357 and also a pouch. That work for you, Natt?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And did you have any other questions of Natt?
Well, I'm really interested. Can you buy the holsters over the Internet?
We'll soon you'll be able to. It's a brand new product. We actually developed it. We do a lot of taser business, and that's what the concept came from. But we can put that up there. Are you going to want that for a revolver?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, what I have is a 640 S&W.
Okay.
So I've got a 5-shooter as opposed to a 6-shooter. But hey.
Well, maybe you send them the 5-shot. Have you got any of the 5-shot quick strips made up?
They'll be here in just a few days, so we'll be able to do that.
Would you rather have a 5-shot quick strip for your 5-shot pistol?
Yeah.
Okay, there's your answer. You'll have a test market and a pouch to carry it in. It's kind of unusual using a drop holster for a snubby, but I guess it doesn't really matter what you want to put on it because the platform's there, right, Natt?
Yeah, you could put anything on there.
Huh? Yeah, you could put a. You could even put the AR-15 pistol in one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, Gordon, does that answer your question?
It sure does, and I'll be trying to look at one of those holsters online and get one.
Okay, TuffProducts.com. And hold on, we'll get your address off the air, and we'll get you that product from courtesy of Natt. Thanks. And Eb, you're live on America Armed and Free with Natt Stevens of Tuff Products. Eb, your comment or question?
Yes. First of all, good afternoon, Natt, Charles. I'm also interested in the speed strips, and I'm also interested in that holster as well. I carry 45 ACP normally, and it's nice to carry an extra magazine, but it would also be nice to carry more ammo as well.
Well, would you, Natt, do you make it with other things besides the like, for instance, could you have one magazine pouch and a flashlight pouch, or would you could do that?
Yeah, exactly, because we do, for corrections, a lot of them use like a Stinger flashlight. We could develop like a Surefire 6P or something like that, a pouch for the opposite side. Yeah, it lets you put 3 products on the panel, so you have your holster in the middle, and whatever you want to put in front and behind it gives you that flexibility.
Huh. So you'd want one with, say, 2 mag pouches on it, Eb?
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's a retail of, what, around $80? Is that right, Natt?
About $80.
Yeah. It's very, very well made, Eb. I can tell you that I've got one here with my